The Philippines is famous for Boracay, Palawan and Cebu, but what most travelers don't know is that the country hides some of the most surreal, untouched and mind-blowing natural places in Southeast Asia. Today, we're exploring 10 unreal Philippine spots locals quietly keep to themselves. Remote islands, hidden waterfalls, mysterious lakes and lagoons that look too magical to be real. Let's begin. Our first hidden gem is Seco Island, one of the most isolated sandbar islands in the entire Philippines. It takes 3 to 4 hours by boat to reach it, and that's exactly why it stays untouched. Seco is basically a golden crescent of sand floating in glowing turquoise water. No hotels, no shops, no noise, just raw, peaceful nature. When you stand on the sandbar during low tide, the island feels like it's painted into the ocean. Many Filipinos say this is the closest the country gets to a Maldives-style paradise, without the crowds. Next is something that looks impossible: Asik-Asik Falls, a waterfall with no visible water source. There's no river above, no stream flowing down. Instead, thousands of water streams burst directly from the face of a moss-covered cliff, creating a giant natural water curtain. Scientists believe it comes from underground springs, but to this day nobody fully understands how the cliff produces so much water. The air is cool, the mist feels refreshing, and the entire scene looks straight out of a fantasy movie. Kalanggaman Island is another hidden masterpiece. It's famous among drone photographers because the island looks perfectly symmetrical, with long sandbars stretching on both sides like wings. Only a limited number of visitors are allowed per day, meaning no crowds, no chaos. The water clarity here is almost ridiculous. As you walk along the endless sandbar, the colors shift from light baby blue to deep turquoise. It's easily one of the most beautiful sandbar islands in the country. Tinuy-an Falls is sometimes called the Little Niagara of the Philippines, but that name doesn't do it justice. This place is wide, powerful, and multi-layered, with several natural pools on different levels. In the early morning, a rainbow often forms in the mist. Visitors can ride bamboo rafts right up to the base of the falls, where the water pressure creates a natural massage effect. Despite its size, this place still isn't well known internationally, which makes it even more special. Siquijor may be known for myths and legends, but Cambugahay Falls is pure magic. The water here is warm, crystal clear, and separated into natural steps and pools, each one perfect for swimming. Rope swings hang over the water, and locals help visitors jump into the pools like in a tropical adventure movie. Compared to other waterfalls, Cambugahay feels playful, relaxing, and incredibly clean, ideal for a slow travel escape. If you want a place that feels like the movie Avatar, this is it. Sohoton Cove is a maze of glowing lagoons, towering limestone walls, underwater caves, and hidden passages that only open during low tide. You glide through narrow tunnels and suddenly enter massive bright blue lagoons surrounded by jungle cliffs. One of the most unique features is the stingless jellyfish sanctuary, where you can swim safely with hundreds of gentle jellyfish. Many travelers say Sohoton Cove is more magical than El Nido, and far less crowded. Lake Holon is considered one of the cleanest and most sacred lakes in the Philippines. It sits inside a massive volcanic crater and can only be reached by trekking through forest trails. When you arrive at the crater rim and see the Emerald Lake for the first time, it feels like the world stops. The calm water, the mountain walls and the stillness create a peaceful, almost spiritual atmosphere. At night, the sky becomes incredibly clear, perfect for stargazing and long-exposure photography. El Nido is popular, but this island remains a secret even there. Pinagbuyutan Island rises like a giant vertical blade straight out of the ocean. Its limestone cliffs are sharp and dramatic, and the beach below is pure white sand. The water around it is so clear that kayaks look like they're floating in the air. Photographers say that if they could only choose one island in all of El Nido to shoot, it would be Pinagbuyutan, yet it remains strangely uncrowded. The Enchanted River is one of the strangest natural wonders in the Philippines. The river is short, but incredibly deep, and the water glows an unreal sapphire blue. To this day, divers still haven't found the bottom of the central cave. The mix of salt and fresh water creates its signature color, and fish appear at certain times almost as if called by magic. Standing at the edge of the river, the water looks so blue and so clear that many people think it's edited, even when they see it in person. We finish with Anda, one of the most underrated coastal regions in the Philippines. While tourists crowd Panglao, Anda stays quiet and authentic. The beaches here are long, white and peaceful. There are hidden coves, dramatic cliffs and some of the best snorkeling spots in Bohol, all without chaos. One highlight is Cabaño Cave Pool, a natural underground chamber filled with clear blue water where you can jump in from above. Anda feels like what Bohol used to be 20 years ago, raw, relaxing and incredibly beautiful. These 10 hidden gems show a completely different side of the Philippines, a side most travelers never experience. If you want to explore a tropical paradise filled with untouched nature, mysterious landscapes and dreamlike waters, you now know exactly where to go. If you want to support the channel, make sure to subscribe, leave a comment and hit the notification. We've also included some useful travel products in the video description that you won't want to miss. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video.